Hi friends, happy Tuesday. Today is May 5th, 2020. Only 6 more weeks of school. Can you believe it? What are you going to make sure you do to make sure that you finish nice and strong? We don't want to give up. I know when it gets towards the end of the year, it is so easy just to be like, whatever, and check out, but we don't want to do that, especially since we're not at school every single day. We want to make sure that we're pushing through as much as we can. So in the comments, go ahead and tell me one thing that you're going to do to make sure that you finish the year out strong. All right. Go ahead and pick your focus goal. I'm going to click out so you guys can see all of them. Pause the video, take a moment to pick your focus goal. Or if you're like Jazz and A, you may have already picked a focus goal for this entire week. You could have done that yesterday, or if you want to start now, you can pick a focus goal to work on this entire week instead of picking one each and every day. All right, check in with yourself, see how you're feeling as always. If you're feeling a little anxious or worried, it's usually not the best time to do your lessons. But if you're feeling ready, if you're feeling happy, if you're feeling good, go ahead and get started. All right, give me a thumbs up if you're ready. All right. Let's go over our daily objectives. As always, we're going to practice our sight words. We're going to work on determining the meaning of our vocabulary words and make sure you're practicing, because I know when I called some of my friends, they had a bit of a hard time with them. So make sure that you're practicing as much as possible. And if you're not getting something, you can always pause the video. That's one nice thing about having online learning, is that you can pause the video, rewind, and go back. So if you need to go over some again, if you're like, you know what, Miss Hyatt, I'm actually not feeling super solid on that word, you can always go back and review it again. All right? And then today we're continuing our parts of speech. Yesterday we learned about nouns, and today we're going to learn about verbs as well as identifying a verb in a sentence, just like we did with nouns yesterday. Give me a silent thumbs up if you are ready to go. All right, let's get started. Let's go over our sight words together. We're sitting up nice and tall. We're getting our hands ready because we're going to do sight word basketball. All right, are you ready? The word is once. The word is get ready, go. O-N-C-E, once. One more time, get ready, go. Nice. The word is example. The word is get ready, go. E-X-A-M-P-L-E, example. One more time, get ready, go. I know that one's kind of long. We have a few long words in our sight word list today, or this week, so don't worry if you need to go back and do it again. All right, let's move on to the next one. The word is life. The word is get ready, go. L-I-F-E, life. One more time, get ready, go. L-I-F-E, life. All right, the word is begin. The word is get ready, go. B-E-G-I-N, begin. One more time, get ready, go. All right, last one. This one is our longest one, so send yourself some love. Get ready, get ready, get ready. We're going to take it slow, okay? The word is sentence. The word is get ready, go. S-E-N-T-E-N-C-E, sentence. One more time, get ready, go. That one is a long one, so no big deal. If you might have gotten tripped up on some words, you can always do it again. All right, let's move on to our vocabulary. All right, so we introduced some new words. Shiver, to shake uncontrollably. Show me what it looks like to shiver. Steam. Steam is a vapor that is created whenever you heat water. So like if you're making tea, you might see steam rising up. If you have a humidifier in your room, you might see steam rising up. Region, an area in a country or the world that has specific characteristics. So for example, like we live in the Midwest region, we are known for having very flat land that's very good for farming, okay? Tentacle, a flexible limb on an animal that is used for grabbing. So like on squids or on octopus, you might see their tentacle. Show me how you'd make a tentacle with your hand. Yeah, it's like that. They don't have fingers or anything like that. It's all together. Pretend like you have like suctions on your arm. Yeah. All right, let's move on. Let me exit out so you can see all of it. So we're going to choose the right word. We're going to match the picture to the word. So let me get my tool ready. Let's pick a new color today. Let's do light blue. All right, so let's look at this first image right here. Let's look at our vocab words. What vocab word matches this image that we're looking at? Is it shiver, steam, region, or tentacle? On the count of three, shout it out. 3, 2, 1. Tentacle. We know it's tentacle because it's an arm that's used for grabbing and it usually has suction cups. So we know that that matches our word tentacle. We're seeing that in the picture and we know that it matches our word. All right, let's move on to the next one. Wonder what's happening right here. Shiver, steam, region, or tentacle. On the count of three, what do you think this picture is showing you? Which vocab word? 3, 2, 1. Steam. So I know that I've talked a lot about steam being like whenever you're boiling water, but think about even after you're done boiling your water. So like if you're making noodles, for example, like whenever I make ramen noodles for lunch sometimes, after I put it in the bowl because it's still so hot, there's steam that's still rising from it. Or whenever you make tea, or maybe like you might see someone making coffee, there's still going to be steam rising out of it. All right. Let's move on to the next one. This one might be a little tricky. Let's look at the picture. Let's go ahead and think about our vocab words. Is it shiver, steam, region, or tentacle? On the count of three, shout it out. 3, 2, 1. Region. We're looking at a map right here, and look, they're all defined. They're showing us the different regions. So like the Northwest region, the West, Southwest, Midwest, Southeast, Mid-Atlantic, and the Northeast. Friends, remember, regions are areas that are defined by specific characteristics in a country or in the world. So this is showing us different regions that we can see. And remember, like I said on Monday, usually on maps, they're color coded. So like usually they're defined by a color on here. And usually in the label or in the key, they'll tell you more information about it. All right, let's go to our last one. What is this picture depicting or showing? Is it shiver, steam, region, or tentacle? On the count of 3, 3, 2, 1, shiver. We know that shiver is to shake uncontrollably. And look, he's outside. He looks cold. He's probably shivering because he is freezing. All right. Let's move on to our main objective. Echo after me. I will be able to identify the meaning of a verb. I will be able to identify a verb in a sentence. All right, so what is a verb? I know just like with nouns, all of my friends already know what a verb is, but in case you might have forgotten or you need a little refresher, a verb is a word that describes an action or an occurrence. So think about verbs as something that you can do. So let's think about some things that you can do. You can run, you can swim, things can happen, you can hear things, you can become something, you can listen, you can jump, you can fly. Think about verbs as things that you can do or things that can happen. All right, so what is the definition of a verb? A verb is an action. It's a word that describes an action. Which words are the verbs in the following sentences? All right, so I'm going to walk you through as I identify the verbs in our sentence. I. Is I a verb? No, I is a pronoun. That's a word that's replaced by a noun. That is not a verb. Decided, though. Is decided something you can do? Can you decide something? Yeah, that's an action you can do. Is to run something a verb? Yeah, you can run. That is a verb. I decided to run. Those are both verbs. A half marathon. Is marathon a verb? No, that's a noun. That's a thing. To prepare, is that a verb? Can you prepare? Prepare is a verb, so we're going to underline it. I jogged every single morning. Is morning a verb? No, it's not, but do we see another verb in this sentence? Yeah, jogged. Jogged is an action. It's something you can do. It was hard, but I finished. What is our verb in this sentence? It was hard, but I finished. What action was done? Finished. Yes, you can finish something. Can you hard something? No. Can you was something? No. Now that I'm done, you'll find me resting in bed for a few days. Can you be done with something? Yeah, so that's a verb. You'll find me. Which word is a verb in these three words? You'll find me. Can you find someone? Yeah, that's a verb. Can you me someone? No. Can you you'll someone? No. Resting in bed for a few days. Hmm. Can you bed something? No. But can you rest? Yes. Resting for a few days. All right. Let's go over our next section, and you're going to identify the verbs in these following sentences. Pause the video, and I want you to write out these sentences and then underline the verbs that you see. Remember, verbs are actions that something or someone can do. So pause the video, write down your sentences, and then underline the verbs in them. Ready to go? All right. Javion felt nervous before he had to perform on stage. All right. Which words are verbs in this sentence? Yeah, felt. Javion felt. That's something that you can do. You can feel something. Javion felt nervous before he had to perform on stage. What is our other verb? What is something else that you can do that you hear in this sentence? Yeah, to perform. That's a verb. That's something that you can do. Performing is something that you can do. All right, let's go to our next one. While being at home, I've read 5 different books. What word is our verb in our sentence? Yeah, it's read. Read is something that you can do. You can read something. I've read 5 different books. That's an action that you can do. Now, we're seeing some other verbs that are called helping verbs. We're not going to focus on those, like had, that's a helping verb. Have is a helping verb. Be, that's a helping verb. We're not going to focus on those today. We're only going to focus on action verbs, which are things that you can do that take an action, that require an action. All right, let's go over our last one. Samaya watched the pitcher throw the ball. There are 2 verbs in this sentence. Do you know which ones they are? Yeah, watched. Samaya is watching something. So she's doing an action. Samaya watched the pitcher throw the ball. What is our verb? What is our second verb in this sentence? Throw. That's an action that the pitcher took. The pitcher threw the ball. That's an action that he did. All right. Now, what is a verb again? A verb is a word that describes an action. We know that there are 2 kinds of verbs. There's action verbs and helping verbs, and we're only focusing on action verbs. All right, go ahead and finish taking your exit ticket for today, friends. When you are done, actually freeze. All right, friends, so after you're done finishing up this video, you're going to take your exit ticket. Your secret word for today is duvet. D-U-V-E-T, duvet. All right, have a good rest of your day.